As a parent, I didn't have expectations. I had explorations. When I read parenting stuff on the internet over and over and over again, I see about having expectations, high expectations, appropriate expectations, whatever. But I didn't want to have expectations because that puts me above my child. I never want to be above. I want to be walking alongside. And walking alongside, the opposite of the expectation, the opposite of expectation is exploration. So instead of having an expectation of respect, we explore relationship communication and our impact on each other. Instead of having an expectation of chores, we think about what kind of house we want to live in together and how it can meet everyone's needs. And instead of having an expectation of homework, for example, I want to explore what homework is and what school is about and what learning is about and what are the benefits and what are the drawbacks and how can we work on it together. I did homework with my kid all the time because I didn't want to leave her alone to do it. And because collaboration was an important value for me, and we explored collaboration. What does collaboration mean? How can we explore it? You can see how exploring things together with your kid is so much more deep and profound than any kind of expectation you can hold. Because an expectation, the thing about an expectation is the kid either meets the expectation or doesn't meet the expectation. And if they don't meet the expectation, they're wrong. There's less in some way, even slightly. I didn't want my kid to ever feel less from me, because that's so painful. And then the kid has to either accept the less and just say and shut the parent out. Fine, I'll just be myself. Or they have to contort themselves to fit the expectations, and they put on a mask to cover their true selves so that they can fit those expectations. And that's why I always say parents are not mask designers. And I think this is really important to understand that when we shift from expectations to explorations, it shifts the whole relationship. Because then when you're exploring, you're no longer tempted to use consequences. You don't need rules. When we shift our mindset from expectations to explorations, all of a sudden we're in the flow. We're learning together constantly. And there's nothing that we can't learn about together because it doesn't feel dangerous. It doesn't feel scary. It doesn't feel full of wrongness and shame and blame and control. Then then there's no need to use consequences. There's no need to have rules. There's no need to have those expectations that the kids can either meet or not meet and then feel, that they're acceptable or not acceptable. They're always acceptable because we're always learning together. And to have that continuous learning relationship is one of the most beautiful things that we can nourish with our kids. And it's a completely different relationship than the traditional parenting mindset that tells you should set boundaries and limits and give consequences. It's completely different. And yes, I put boundaries, limits, and consequences in the same because they all come from the authoritative mindset. And I don't want to be authoritative with my kid because then we're separate, and I don't want to be separate. And this is a whole different way of looking at parenting, and it changes the relationship so dramatically. Anyway, that's it, friends. Thank you so much. Please follow me on all the spaces at Meaningful Ideas, and also I have a free course that I offer called Guiding Without Controlling, and you can find it at meaningfulideas.com. And peace.